Giraffe's a tool designed to make development feasibilities easy, creative, and fun. So think of it as a super smart back of the envelope sketch. Let's just say I've got this site, an agent's called me and he wants to put 100 units on it and make sure that they can all see the water. That's where the money is. We do this sort of work generally on the phone. And our first take, maybe, like, what about a flying V sort of heading east to make it residential? We know 4 stories is allowed, and the width of the building should be 20 meters. Okay, so if we do something like that, with the default settings, we're at 82 dwellings, which is short of the 100. What are those default settings? 60 meter, 1 beds, 90, 110, these percentages. We may actually, yeah, those look about right. So that's not going to work. Let's try option 2, which could be something like a sort of an upside down U. Okay, it looks good for the dwellings. I've got to stretch this guy a little bit better. Probably get a bit more juice out of that. And that's actually 101 dwellings. So this option will work. It looks like the views are about right. They're gonna, most of those facades are going to achieve water views. The layout of this is going to be probably gun barrel apartments, so that the bedrooms will be back here and the living areas will sort of cluster around here, all looking at the water. And that's not a bad outcome. So 5-minute phone call and we've got to this. Know we can hit it. Next thing we do is probably call a town planner and say, this is what we're thinking. What do you reckon? And I'm going to pull out this polygon because we're going to do some refinement to this shape now. And so I'm going to get rid of that linear shape and leave us with the polygon. Because the first thing we're going to do is this. And then the other thing the town planner may say is, look, this junction here is pretty uncomfortable. Can you pull the building back there? And the answer with Giraffe is yes. Like, it ain't generative, but when someone says, hey, can you do this thing, this really unique thing that only happens on this site and nowhere else in the whole universe, you don't have to be stressed about your presentation messing up and you're going to have to go back to the office and republish everything and come again tomorrow. You just say, yeah, we'll change it right here, right now. So this is a digital tool that enables conversation. The numbers are still there. We're still hitting those 100 dwellings. And maybe a senior partner or a senior developer says, look, these bottom guys are never going to see the water, right? They're not going to see over these roofs and these trees. So let's get a bit more action down south. Put 2 levels of residential, so the top guys see over the top. Of course, I'm an architect. I've got to line this stuff up. But now we're actually starting to get something pretty cool. It's refined, we're responding to the context, we're keeping the views, we've really finessed this opportunity. We've got 109 dwellings, and it's only a couple minutes in. So that's how the Giraffe approach to feasibility works.